Hello! Hi, welcome to this week's Learn Along with Lynn. I thought I'd kind of take the bull by the horns this week and actually show you the Google Keyword tool. It is a free tool and it is probably the best tool to use for keyword research. It's quite involved and there's only so much I'm going to be able to show you today, but I'll show you what I can. So the overview of the tool, you need a Google account. There is a video if you go look on my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, which shows you how to create a Google account. Then within that, you need to create an AdWords account. And here's the important bit. I've had my AdWords account for a very long time, and it's a basic, simple AdWords account. It's not AdWords Express. Forcing you into the corner of AdWords Express is just Google's way of trying to make it easy for people to place adverts, which means spend more money. So, if you haven't got a Google account and you get AdWords Express up, it's not what you want. You want Google AdWords. This is the screen you're looking for. And you don't want to put an email address in or your website, because what you want to do is click, and this is very important because it'll take you down the put your payment details in, put your website details in. And you might not be comfortable with putting your payment details in yet because you're probably a long way off running an AdWords campaign. So there we go. So skip the guided setup is the bit you want. Okay. When you get to that part at the top, there is a section that's called Keyword Planner. And the bit that we want is this first bit here. So let's flip over to AdWords and we'll use that part. Okay. So this is the bit we want. Tools, Keyword Planner. Okay. Move that down a bit. Okay. So the first part is the part we want. Search for new keywords using a phrase, website or category. Okay. So I'm going to put in wedding venues, because that's the phrase we're going to be looking at as an example today. You could put your website in here. Hello, spoiler alert. You could put your competitor's website in there, and that way you would be crawling their website for their keywords. Lynn, you are awful. I would avoid selecting the product. Unless you know specifically which category you're in, I would avoid that, because you don't want to put in the wrong product, and they are actually very, very, very specific. So leave that blank, because let's go broad before we define. You don't want to miss anything out, so go really broad and then define. Okay, because I'm using wedding venues, I'm assuming I'm a Northwestern bride. So I've actually put in the areas to target around here. Now you can remove them and you can add others. So I'm going to put in Widnes, and it knows we can add Widnes. So we can customize this how we like, and we customize it to what's relevant to us. If we've got a different type of product that we can sell all over the UK, all over the world, then we leave this bit, or we do an advanced search. But I'm looking at the Northwest, okay? So the Northwest of the UK. Save. All languages. Don't really see why not. I'm only looking at Google in this, yeah? Google and Search Partners is the ads that come up later. That's a long way off for most people, so I'm only looking at Google. And negative keywords. The important thing about negative keywords is to put in things that you don't want to be associated. So, if you're a wedding venue that charges for the venue, as opposed to providing a free venue and then charging for various other things, you want to put negative keyword, free wedding venue. Free weddings, free. So negative keyword would be free, so it's any word you wish to rule out. Date range, last 12 monthly searches. Keyword filters, okay. I'm not worried, I'm going broad, so I'm not worried about any of these. Show broadly related items. So if I wanted to be specific and I wanted to search purple wedding sandals, I would have purple wedding sandals and I would be show ideas closely related. but I'm going broad before we go fine tune into down. So, okay, keywords to include. There might be some definite ones there. So there might be My Friendly Manor Hotel, to make sure it included that. Fawlty Towers, whatever your wedding venue is. Crossley Hall, keywords to include. So let's hit the blue Get Ideas button. It has a thing. It comes up with trends. So we can see over the months which are the most popular months people are looking for wedding venues. There's 888 average monthly searches, and if we were to place an AdWords campaign, we'd be looking to pay about £1.90 per click, and it would be medium competition in order to get towards the top of the click, towards the top page in the ads part. So, wedding venues near me, that's a keyword. You could optimise a page on your site for wedding venues near me, and you could write, wedding venues near me, we are the closest wedding venue to Liverpool, Chester, and we are the best, and this is what we do, because there's a lot of competition for that, but there's a lot of monthly searches too. Wedding reception venues, banquet halls. The key thing here is that we may think of ourselves as a wedding venue, but other people might be searching for what we've got but call it something different. Banquet halls, venue, wedding reception, somewhere to hold my wedding reception, wedding reception venues near me, small wedding venues, outdoor wedding venues. So these are all ideas that we can take to optimise our website. Now, it's hard for me to look at this. I tend to put them into Excel, and I suggest you do the same. So you would click this download button. Once you do, it'll ask you where to save it. You save it as an advert. Sorry, you save it as a Excel sheet, and then you can open your Excel sheet. And what I then tend to do is scroll through, and I highlight the ones that mean more to me. I would then choose about 10 keywords, and I would write a page for each of them 10 keywords that's optimized for them keywords. These two are important columns, yeah? This one is important because it's average monthly searches. So 22,200 people search on average for wedding dresses. Wedding venues, 2,900 people search for them on average every month. So the more searches, the more likely people are going to be looking for what you've put on your page. So this is a key number. The second key number is the suggested bid. Now it's important to note that I have a live AdWords campaign. Sometimes, and for most of you, this will just say between 0 and 10 searches a month, between 0 and 1,000 searches a month. Because I have a live AdWords campaign, it actually gives me the numbers. Another way of Google getting you to spend money, perhaps. Pass. Don't know. Sure, there's a very, very good reason for it. But this is what we're looking for. The more searches, different ideas. Sometimes people are paying a lot per click for it. If someone's paying a lot of money for something, then it's profitable. But if you're a castle, I'm sure you would be a wedding venue castle, and you would have a budget to do stuff like this anyway. So, cheap wedding venues near me. 110 searches a month. People are still paying for it, so it's still worth it. So, optimise your pages for these keywords. And obviously, wedding venues is an example. But remember, that's how you get the data. And these are the numbers that matter. Okay? Good luck. Any questions, please leave them in the comments or contact me, whichever way you choose, and I will be more than happy to answer. Thank you. Bye.